Hey everyone, I'm at the new IKEA store in Bangalore, and apart from all their furniture, they also have a 1,000-seater restaurant which serves some Indian and Swedish dishes. I'm gonna try 10 of them over lunch and dinner. Apart from the parking, in level 1 they have the market hall where you can pick up whatever you want, and in level 2 they have the showroom where things are arranged according to different rooms, and of course the restaurant, which is where we are headed.
Their self-service restaurant was like no other I've visited before and had 6 simple steps, where the last step I noticed was often ignored, which was annoying. Anyway, I went on a Wednesday afternoon and it was quite crowded. I joined the queue and waited for quite a while till I could take the trays and a trolley, which I found pretty cool. They have a cold section where I could take my choice of food and beverages by sliding these huge ass doors. And in the hot section, food is served by their staff who in fact spoke well and were very sweet. Then I headed to their billing counter where I paid for my food. Of course, nobody's giving out free food here, huh? But they accepted only cards or cash, which is weird. Anyway, then I picked up some cutlery and took my food trolley to a table where all my food revealed themselves.
So I finally managed to get my lunch, and that 40-minute ordering experience was actually kind of a pain. But on the bright side, it's made me a little hungry and I can't wait to get into this sweet corn soup. I've just paid 50 rupees for it. Let's see what it's all about. It's very subtle in its flavors. It has the right amount of salt. There's so much of that corn which you get through. One thing is for sure, the veggies which have been used are definitely frozen vegetables. They're not fresh, and you can instantaneously feel it. It's time to move on to the veggie balls. These are introduced I think a couple of years ago, and the good part about the veggie balls is that they have just 4% of the carbon footprint than a usual meatball. Now in terms of what all they are served with, there's some of that lingonberry jam, which is kind of interesting considering all the others are savory. That's the only sweet sort of sauce added. There's some mashed potatoes, there's some boiled vegetables. Here we go. It's like one of those veg patties that we get in our burgers. It's nice, soft and mushy. Now that sauce is delicious. The texture is so smooth and buttery. It's really nice, and the boiled vegetables are pretty straightforward. It's got some carrots, some sweet corn and some green peas, but I'm gonna give the mashed potatoes and the meatball a try. So far I think I like the mashed potatoes the most. They've done a fantastic job with it. The texture is consistent across. It's nice and starchy and it's so smooth when you swallow it. Fantastic. I'm gonna taste some of that jam. Let's see what this is all about. Wow, it's like a roller coaster of sensations that you feel. Initially, it's nice and sweet. Then there's a little bit of bitterness along with some acidity which hits you. Overall, it's quite interesting. I don't think I've ever had such a jam before. If you've been wondering where did IKEA get its colors, the blue and yellow, from, they've got it from the Swedish flag. They're also the Swedish national colors. It's really time to move on to the real deal, which are the chicken meatballs. Oh man. So nice and meaty, so nice and chickeny. It's like this sausage in ball form, but it just tastes so much better. Oh yeah. Oh man. There's no thinking twice about it. Any day, chicken meatballs over the vegetarian balls. I'm gonna quickly take a sip of this ABC juice. Wow, that is so fresh. That is so good. It is so refreshing. Okay, I'm gonna quickly take another meatball along with some of that mashed potato before I move on to the chocolate cake. Chicken meatballs along with the gravy and those mashed potatoes, those three textures in your mouth are fantastic. I'm gonna give it an 8. Now it's time for some of the chocolate cake. That cake is super rich, super dense. The chocolate icing is very, very sweet. I'm not a very big fan of such dessert. I don't like it when it's too sweet. Okay, this was a good lunch. Time to go check out the store now.
But first, let's return the dirty trays, which is the all-important step 6, which people kept ignoring. Please don't. Now, IKEA is humongous and you could spend days here. They do have a large section for kitchen-related stuff, so make sure you check that out. By the way, I also checked out their bistro on level 1, where the food was quite ordinary and I was way too hungry with all the walking around. So I just went back up to the restaurant and it was
dinner time. A quick walk around the table. Paneer, butter masala and rice. This was supposed to be a big salmon, but they don't have stock. Damn annoying. There's a chicken tikka roll. This was supposed to be a salmon roll. Again, out of stock. There's a green veg salad. Looks a little dead, but hopefully this dill mustard sauce should raise its spirits. To drink, there's some lemon iced tea, which I'm looking forward to. It's unlimited at just $60. That's really worth it. And because there's no cheesecake either, I've had to settle for a dessert for cookie. I'm gonna quickly get started on this salad. Let's see what it's all about. That's fresh, crunchy. It's actually quite good. The vegetables look damn neat and clean. That's something which I'm happy about. But with that dill mustard sauce, along with the sweetness, along with a little bit of that pungent acidity which mustard brings in, they go along really well. But it's time to move on. I'm gonna get into the chicken tikka roll. You could tell from my face that I didn't really like this roll. The good parts are that the chicken is cooked really well, the veggies on the inside are nice and crunchy, but that sauce, which is supposed to hold the entire thing together, is completely off. It seems to be a little underdone and I really am not liking it. I don't think I'm gonna go in for more. I'm gonna take a sip just to cleanse my mouth. Oh, that is one refreshing drink. It's carbonated, it's nice and fizzy. It's not too sweet, which is something which I absolutely enjoy. Unlike their chocolate cake, this one is pretty good. I quite like it. Fingers crossed, I'm really hoping they've done a good job of the paneer butter masala. Here we go. Okay, this is actually good. I think they've redeemed themselves from this chicken tikka roll. The flavors are on point. I can feel everything about a butter masala gravy. I can definitely eat more of this. The gravy oozes of tomato, oozes of cream, and that paneer, they've done a decent job of it. It's soft on the inside. It's not the best paneer I've had, but I've definitely had worse. The whole idea of food to IKEA came from its founder, who would serve coffee and cookies. And that is sort of built on to many other things, and now they run these huge restaurants. So I'm definitely gonna try this cookie. Oh yeah. That's a good cookie. Nice and crunchy as you take a bite into it. And it's a little chewy, and it's the nice kind of chewy. Just wanna keep chewing into it. All that caramelized jaggery towards the end has a little bit of bitterness. So good. Love it. For me, the chicken meatballs along with the paneer butter masala and rice were the favorites. I came in here with a lot of expectation. I'm not getting any salmon. I'm not getting any of their cheesecake either. I'm a little bit disappointed. I wouldn't recommend anyone to come here just for the food. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.